Just for beginners. As you know, I've been looking forward to this, been looking forward to getting on a call with you.
Yeah.
Let's just start with an introduction so that people know who you are.
All right. So my name is Watson Belazer. Um, I'm currently in Florida. I'm trying to make things happen here. I'm currently 24, about to be 25. Um, I just wanted to get into the funding world so that way I could, expand and create some assets for myself. And that's why I kind of ran up into you, into that TikTok. So ever since then, we've just been linked in, making things happen.
How much funding, if you don't mind me asking, how much funding have you gotten so far, and what's been the time frame?
So far I'm at one. If I add the that one personal we did together, actually we did three personals. Um, I would say about 130
Dang. Okay, what's the time frame?
time frame. I say about 2 months, a month and a half,
Hit
two
the
and a half.
ground running. Because if I'm not mistaken, didn't we start too by we added some primaries, so didn't we increase some of
That's
the
why
personal
that's why I
side?
said some personals. Yeah, we did add about three personals.
Look, so when we're talking about this funding, right? 130,000 in funding. That funding, my man, can you break down on the business side where you've gotten that funding?
Okay, so on the business side, we got Chase for both 50K. Then the first week I had about 100K just by Chase after I added those personals.
Mhm.
And then we just started moving on from there to Bank of America, which was pretty decent. I think together it was about almost 10K with them, 10 to 50.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you first started this process compared to where you're at with everything now?
When I first started, I was just unsure. Didn't really know what was gonna happen, what was not gonna happen, because it was my first time doing this. Um, but the only thing I was grateful for is that I had someone to guide me with the process, because I don't really know what I'm doing,
My
which
man.
man, I love the fact that I had you on my side with getting this done.
Or what was it that you were looking to do with the funds? And what brought you to us in the first place? I know you touched on like some assets that you were looking to get into, but did you have your mindset on anything specifically? Or as you were getting funding and stuff, you kind of got into different spaces and so on and so forth?
So I had got a first car for myself, and I was using that for a Turo. But eventually, I started realizing that I could just use that car for a personal commute, and then as I stack up on the fundings, I could just get another car. But I kind of like shifted off a little bit because he started providing some information that wanted me to kind of veer off a little bit with the trucking and then the assisted living home, and then as well about to get an apartment in Texas for Airbnb. Just acquiring the apartment, which we
Mhm.
talked to the community managers on acquiring it. They just approved everything today, actually. So right
Oh,
now,
that's a blessing. Program and everything. Like, did you look into other programs or was it like you came across, we tapped in, you liked what you saw, and then it was,
yeah. So basically, originally I was working with a recommendation my friend had sent me, but his process was kind of like very slow. So after I get in contact with you on TikTok, I just me and you after I went over your courses, I just mainly stuck with you, and then ever since then everything was smooth because there was no delays, anything of that nature. So I was just grateful for that. So I just get every time I have something, I just contact you. You just provide me the answers.
what advice would you give to potential new clients?
Potential new clients, I would say, man, once you get into the process, you can't really look back. Gotta go fully in. Make sure you stay diligent, coachable, and consistent on what you're trying to do. And once you focus on those three things, anything can happen, really.